Good evening. We are live at the Seminole Hard Rock Resort and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Yes, there is the giant guitar. No fans allowed here tonight, but plenty of fireworks, I assure you. But first things first, we've got tonight, and what a night it should be. Starting out in the 135-pound division, this is our tail of the tape, Emmanuel Tago, 31 years old, 5'8", with a reach of 70 inches compared to Mason Menard, who will be at a slight height and reach disadvantage, scheduled for 10 rounds.
That's it. That's it.
Nice 1-2 there from Tago. He's starting to seemingly find himself in this fight.
Get back on your jab. Get some distance.
Menard took some good shots right there. Nice sweeping left hook by Tago.
His turn.
Tago has been training in Davie, Florida, right up the street under Javier Centino. He's supposed to fight Ray Perez in March in Atlantic City, but that fight was canceled because of COVID-19 as Menard throws a right.
This was a better round for Menard, smothering the clean punches by Tago.
Oh, a little after the bell, how you doing there from Emmanuel Tago.
Hold in front you. Work there.
Now, I was talking to Lou DiBella this week. How big would a fight in Ghana between Comey and Tago be?
Oh, look at Tago. Finally spun Menard and landed some right hands of his own.
Stop! Don't punch. Right. Right away. Good uppercut.
Well, anybody can get a world title shot nowadays, Chris. There's so many belts. I want to know about that Bridgerweight vacant title. Who's getting that? Please tell us.
Well, the number of fighters that have said no to it, Deontay Wilder, pass. Michael Hunter, pass. I don't think you'll see too many quality guys fighting for the Bridgerweight title.
Transition.
Menard got a nice little angle on Tago, landing a left hook. I didn't think he had that in his arsenal. If he can start doing that, punching from angles, that actually is going to serve him well.
Stay there.
Tago's been warned for holding. He's also been warned for pushing the head of Menard down.
Come on, punch. Keep touching that eye, Tago.
We got a cut. You could hear
Right there.
over the left eye of Mason Menard. And that will be a bullseye for Tago to go after.
That's it.
Oh, look at Tago getting a little more brave in there, letting those punches fly without worrying about the receipt.
And that left hook landed because he doubled it up right there. He doubled up on the right side of Menard.
Well, Chris, Tago says he wants a Ryan Garcia next. He says he wants a Devin Haney. From what you've seen through 4.5 rounds, would he be competitive?
Well, Devin Haney's on a whole nother level, talent-wise, than Mason Menard. But the awkwardness of Emmanuel Tago would make it difficult for any fighter to go up against. I think that's the fight that he and his team are most likely going to target. Ryan Garcia, he's got other plans for 2021.
See, this is the fight right here that Menard needs to fight. The head of the chest.
Sorry, Sergio.
And digging away at the forearms. He's just punching away. But this is Menard's fight right here. He needs to make it uncomfortable for Tago. Get on the inside and plug away.
Now get to the middle. Quick, stay.
Oh, good combination there for Emmanuel Tago. Both men starting to let their hands go a little bit.
Work from there now.
Both letting them go, but Tago a little bit more polished.
Yeah.
Like with that right hand right there.
Get the head pumping.
Good quickness being shown here by the Ghanaian.
Oh, that right hand did hurt Menard there. You see him, his body language changed after he got hit with that right.
And now it's Menard who appears to be holding. And now Tago has that separation that he wants.
This is a good opportunity
And now
for Tago to actually stop Menard and become a fifth name on there.
Look, this is a huge opportunity. Menard is legitimately hurt. Tago can't let him hold on for the final 40 seconds of this round. He has a chance to stop him.
there's a couple of good rights from Menard, who looks like he's winning this last round.
And he doubled up on that right hook again from the southpaw stance.
Stop, let him go, Right?
Tago seems pretty content to effectively take this round off. Clearly thinks he's got this fight in the bag.
Let that arm go, man.
Stop! Right! Right!
All right, let's go. Don't give him nothing. There you go. There you go. Let's go. Grab him and turn him. Grab him and turn him.
Punch.
Don't give him nothing. Let's go. Punch him, Tago. Punch him. Don't give him nothing.
Time!
So 10 rounds complete. Mason Menard and Emmanuel Tago go the distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go the distance here for the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. We go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge Michael Ross has the bout even, a draw 95-95. Judge Carlos Sucre sees the bout 98-92. And Judge Fernando Barbosa has the bout 96-94. For your winner by majority decision, from Accra, Ghana, ladies and gentlemen, Emmanuel Game Boy Tago.
This is our tail of the tape. Heavyweight division. Mago, 34, 6'3", 232, and as I mentioned, about 60 pounds lighter than Sarat Delgado, who's got a little pop. He's unbeaten, 8-0 with 7 KOs. Oh, that right hand stuck right around that glove. I don't think Delgado's going to make it out of this round, but then he throws a left hook. He was shook for a second there. And just like you said, Sergio, it was a punch that seemed to go through the gloves of Delgado that got him off balance.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time with that.
Go, gentlemen.
So pretty specific instructions from the corner of Delgado. Basically, go try and win this fight or we're going to call it off.
Look, if Delgado could double up on that left hook, I can see him having success. It's a really sharp left hook, but he's not setting it up. So double it up if I'm Delgado.
The more Delgado throws, the more open he is for the counter from Big Mago. There's one there, left hook. And he backed him up, has him on the ropes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row.
And if you're Majidov, you still got to watch out for that left hook. I'm telling you, even no matter how hurt Delgado is, he's always going to be looking for that left hook. There it is right there.
Oh, a big deep breath. They'll stop it. That will do it as Mago Majidov gets another one in the win column. He's now 3-0 with 3 knockouts.
Delgado was out on his feet right there with that right hand.
Give him a chair, give him a chair, give him a stool, give him a stool, give him a stool.
Ladies and gentlemen, still undefeated, Mohamed Rasul Majidov.
Well, let's jump into our tail of the tape. This contest will be at a catch weight of 162 pounds. That's in between middleweight and super middleweight. Bobby, 12 years younger. They're both 6 feet even, and they both have a 70-inch reach. Good right hand there by Maddox, and I believe he's busted open Nikita Bobby's nose.
2 good right hands by Maddox.
Good body punch there from a Bobby.
Whenever you see a punch coming, you can brace for it, and that takes away the surprise of the power.
Counter right there from Nikita Bobby, who's starting to score a little more now.
And there's that overhand right they're asking for.
Yeah, and Maddox doesn't want to trade with the Bobby. He's got to go back to throwing that jab to make Nikita aware of it.
I want to see more body shots by a Bobby. I don't think Maddox likes those body shots.
That was right on the belt line. You got to say this, though, about White Chocolate. He still throws everything with so much power, like that overhand right. He's not wasting punches in there, that's for sure.
Break! Break!
Ooh, good right hand there by Maddox.
Oh, nice right hand there for Brandon Maddox. One of the best punches of the fight for him here in the 5th round.
Bobby's dipping his head to the right, to the same side too many times. Brandon Maddox could time that if he doubles or triples up that jab and hides that right hand behind it. Listen, the last round, the 5th round, you know, Maddox had his moment. So say he won that round. That's 2 rounds that we give him. 1 more, it's a draw. You want to tell your fighter the right things, but you don't want to also lie to him. But I like the fact that they're encouraging him, telling him positive things, of course.
So a little white lie about white chocolate is fine with you, Sergio.
There you go. I like that.
That will do it.
All 3 judges have the bout, 59-55, for your winner by unanimous decision. And still undefeated, representing Brooklyn, New York, Nikita White Chocolate Bobir.
So that is Danyar Yeleussinov. But ladies and gentlemen, he will be facing his toughest test to date by far. 37-year-old former world champion Julius Ndongo. He's 5'10 and a half and will enjoy an 1.5 inch reach advantage over Kazakh Thunder. This one's scheduled for 10 rounds in the welterweight division. Oh, a big left hand from Yeleussinov sends Ndongo down.
4, 5, 6.
Todd, this is what I'm talking about.
Hey,
Ndongo goes in,
Walk to me,
he's
champ.
wild, he throws wide punches.
Bucks.
Yeleussinov is built for this type of fighter.
Yeleussinov rolled with that with his shoulder and came back with a nice left uppercut.
And he swings wild again and gets caught with a left hand. Ndongo will go down swinging, that's for sure.
I love that from Yeleussinov. Normally, we were used to see him get angles with his feet. Right there, he just stood in the pocket and rolled with that shot.
Look how composed Danyar Yeleussinov is. He looks like the veteran at 29.
Well, remember, too, Yeleussinov is the established welterweight, whereas Ndongo's success mostly came at 140 pounds.
You would think this would be kind of a last hurrah for Ndongo if he can't win this one at the age of 35 with spectacular losses, as Chris Mannix mentioned. One to Terrence Crawford. I was there ringside for that one in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, Crawford knocked out Ndongo with a body shot to the liver, and then Regis Prograis.
Whoa, and he's down again for a second time.
4, 5, 6.
Chopping left hand to the back of the ear of
8,
Ndongo.
9.
Normally those take away your
He doesn't look like he wants to
We're
fight.
done.
He's
We're done.
calling it off. He's waving it off. And Ndongo says no more. Kazakh Thunder picking up his 6th knockout. He is now 10-0. And what a dominating performance, Chris Mannix. This guy seems to be ready for the next level.
Look, it's a terrific name to add to your resume, a former unified world champion and the perfect opponent for Yeleussinov. And Ndongo, look, he won titles. You give him credit for that, but he won by fighting a non-puncher in Ricky Burns, and he won with a 1-punch knockout over in Russia against Edward Troyanovsky. So there was vulnerabilities there.
Thank you. I'm doing all right with yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes to you. 1:24, round number 2, for your winner by TKO and crowned the new IBF Intercontinental Welterweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, still undefeated Kazakh Thunder, Danyar Yeleussinov.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for our main event of the evening. This is our tale of the tape super middleweight division, 168 pounds. Daniel Jacobs about a 20-1 favorite. He's 36-3 with 30 KOs. Gabe Rosado's record doesn't indicate how competitive, how dangerous he can be, and certainly how exciting he can be. And that's what we're hoping for here tonight. I heard someone yell, relax. I think they're too relaxed. Somebody's got to grab this fight by the scruff of the neck and go for it, at least in my humble opinion.
No, Rosado likes to fight relax, and if he can get by the rounds without having to do much, and then maybe steal the round with a little flurry here and there, that's Rosado's fight. So he wants to calm down. He wants this fight to be as quiet as possible.
Left hook there from Jacobs. And Chris, you talked earlier about what's next for Daniel Jacobs. Could be some million-dollar fights. And I always say, look, this is the fight where you make the money. The next fight, the money's there whether you win, lose, or draw. He has to win this fight. So basically, he's got millions of dollars perhaps on the line in the outcome of this bout against Rosado.
Yeah, because if you look at the 168-pound division, there is a need for high-level opponents on every side of the street. If you're with Matchroom, you look at Billy Joe Saunders, and is that a fight can be made for Daniel Jacobs? Over on the PBC side, you've got Caleb Plant that's looking for a big fight. You've got David Benavidez playing to fight at 168 again. So there are fighters out there looking for high-level opponents, and Daniel Jacobs is among the best of them.
And he's got a name. Sometimes that matters more than anything.
I like these body shots right there by Jacobs. He's starting to put the pressure on a little bit more, Danny Jacobs is. You want to walk back, Rosado.
Neither fighter has landed double-digit punches in any round.
Tap as you walk.
Did you hear me?
There you go.
You guys hear that?
I heard that.
Again. Come on. Combination.
I feel like I'm the only one that's critical of what we're seeing here tonight.
Tap again, but you got to touch this.
I think if you're going to be critical of anyone up until this point, it's got to be Daniel Jacobs, because Jacobs is the guy that all week long was saying he was going to punish Gabe Rosado. We're about at the midway point of this fight, and we haven't seen any kind of punishment. Now, maybe that changes, but right now, Jacobs is not done what he said he was going to do.
Do it one more time, then you can do what you want to do, I promise. But off the stick. Come on, on the stick. Walk in with your stick. Now, King, off your stick. Come on. Come on your stick. Now
Nice right hand there by Jacobs.
Boom, there you go. Now good. Do it again.
Good body shots by Jacobs. Now he's digging away. I think that might have hurt Rosado right there. Left hook to the body.
Huh.
You'll paralyze his hand.
There's a nice combination finished off by a right hand for Gabe Rosado.
Rosado looks sharp right there. Those were counter shots. It was a left and right hook, and he ended it with a nice right hand. I mean, these are sharp shots.
Hey, and Rosado usually finishes strong in the championship rounds. We saw what he did against Selecki in that fight, dropped him twice.
Well, as we get into these championship rounds, Rosado's confidence is only going to grow. I mean, he's not banged up, he's not having his face all cut up like he has in previous fights. He's going to feel good about himself, and he'll be active.
And just to reiterate what you said before the fight started, what's on the line? If Jacobs loses this fight, he literally could lose millions of dollars.
Tap with it, tap with it, tap with it, tap with it. Come on.
Oh, nice right hand straight down the middle from Gabe Rosado.
That's probably the cleanest and biggest punch of the fight.
Let's go.
If I had to pick one right there, and it's on Rosado's part.
And with the low volume of punches being thrown each round, one punch like that can influence the judges.
Oh, that was sway around in a quiet round, definitely.
I'm calling this one right now. I think this will be a draw.
What a disaster that would be for Daniel Jacobs. And again, if you look at the punch stats, Gabe Rosado has been the more active puncher.
Jacobs not fighting with much urgency at all. Chris, you talked about him perhaps having a multi-million-dollar fight on the way, and maybe that should inspire him. But this is a guy who's made a ton of money from Triple G, ton of money from Canelo Alvarez fights. Maybe he doesn't have that will and desire that perhaps he once had to steal the show in these fights.
That's what happens when you start making big money.
Good left hook there.
Let's go. Use your stick. Right down the middle.
One punch can change everything, but tonight, not enough punches from either guy to change much of anything, but somebody's got to win it, and it may very well be Gabe Rosado. Jacobs a 20-1 favorite. Rosado puts his fist to the air, and he may have done it, Sergio.
Even if Daniel Jacobs gets this decision, somehow, some way, that man right there with his hands in the air won this fight.
Good job, corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action here at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, we now go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge Frederick Flutie has the bout 115, 113 Rosado. Judge Fernando Barbosa has the bout 115, 113 Jacobs. And Judge Michael Tate has the bout 115, 113, declaring your winner by split decision from Philadelphia, from Brooklyn, New York, Daniel Jacobs.
Daniel Jacobs got the win. A bit of a misstatement there from Jeremiah Gallegos. It is Brooklyn's Daniel Jacobs who gets the win. Split decision, 115-113. 2 for Jacobs, 1 for Gabe Rosado. Your reaction?
That was a Freudian slip by Jeremiah Gallegos. He said Philadelphia. We thought he meant Philadelphia, but he meant Brooklyn, and he meant Daniel Jacobs. I mean, I don't know about what to say about this decision.
What do you mean you don't know what to say about it? We thought it was very close, and that's about as close as it can be without a draw. And, you know, I said in that 12th round, why aren't these guys, more on Jacobs, why aren't these guys going crazy to win this round? And it came down to that 12th and final round.